Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and for those of y'all who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Daniela. So today I wanted to do a topic as I'm coming into my last semester of college. I'm gonna graduate in May. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of advice, mainly to upcoming freshmen, maybe nervous about coming to college. I want to hit on a few topics that I wish people would have told me about while I was going into college and when I was feeling really nervous. First things first, you're gonna be nervous. I mean, I was moving out of my house for the first time in my life, and I wasn't even moving far. I was moving 30 minutes from my parents' house. All I was doing was moving out of the suburbs into the city, a city that I am already so familiar with, yet I was still terrified. Okay, so my first advice for freshmen who are nervous: don't be. Honestly, it is just the best experience. You're gonna learn so much, you're gonna grow, and you're gonna meet so many new people. College was and is still, for one more semester, the best time of my life so far. I made so many great friendships, I met so many people, I learned a lot about myself. Okay, so moving on to the next topic, relationships. Whether it's friendships or boyfriend, girlfriend relationships, you will encounter so many of those. First, let's get into friendships. You're gonna find out who's real and who isn't once you're in college, because people move away from their homes. They're allowed to do whatever they want. They're not in like this little tiny suburban bubble, or even if you're from the city, they're not in a little bubble anymore. They're exposed to do whatever they want to do without their parents watching them. Now, relationship. This one's a tough one. Once you get to college, of course, there are many more men and women and you're used to seeing, because you're used to just like your high school people, the people you've known like all those years. Now it's like so many new people and you're like, ugh, don't even know what to do with yourself. My relationships in college. Basically, when I first started college my freshman year, I met this guy and I was like super into him. And I was meeting a bunch of other guys while I was talking to this one guy, because we weren't official yet or anything. There's literally so many guys, like so many, you just don't even know what to do with yourself. I'm just kidding. But I ended up really liking this one guy, and I dated him for like my first 2 years of college. Like the first year wasn't really official, even though I wanted it to be official, but then it like got more official, whatever. And I thought that he was the only guy for me. Like I thought I wanted to marry him and whatnot. Even though I wasn't even happy in all the parts of my relationship, I was like willing to look past it because I liked him so much. But then I finally like decided to cut it off because I just like was not getting what I wanted out of the relationship, and I knew I deserved more. I finally ended things with this guy. After I ended it with him, I ended up finding this other incredible guy, which I liked so much. And that just comes to show that like, you may think that this one guy is the guy for you. Like you may think, oh my god, like I'm a freshman and I met this guy and like I'm in love with him, like I want to spend my life with him. But then you're gonna go on to more years of college and you're gonna meet another guy and you're gonna be like, I'm sorry, who did I just think I was in love with? Because I'm not anymore. And that's what happened to me. There's so many guys out there, so even if one doesn't work out, it's okay, on to the next one. Like, not a big deal. Don't let a heartbreak ruin, you know, like your college experience. Or don't stick with one guy because you think he's the only guy. Like, he is not the only guy. There's so many guys in college, and just in the world in general, there's so many guys. So don't worry about that. So yeah, that is my relationship advice. On to probably my biggest advice that I would like to emphasize on the most is peer pressure. You guys, this is so real in college. Luckily for me, I never faced peer pressure with drugs. I've always, from like, since I got to high school and even before high school, but mainly in high school when I was old enough where people started to like smoke and like drink and do all that stuff, like I came from a family that taught me, you know, like you don't need drugs, like you don't need to do that, you don't need that to have fun. And like me, I'm a very outgoing person, but I've never felt the need to have to take a drug in order to have fun, in order to enjoy a party. Don't get me wrong, I like to drink and I like to have fun and I like to party, but drugs is something you're gonna see so much in college. I mean, like crazy. It is easier for you to find people who do drugs than to find people who don't do drugs. That's just the truth of it. Everywhere you go, you're gonna be offered drugs, and you just have to stick your ground, you know? I mean, if you wanna do drugs, okay, go for it, experiment, whatever. But if you don't, and you're somebody like me who's just never had an interest in doing drugs, don't let people peer pressure you into doing it. All right, so for my next advice, I'm just gonna keep this one quick, simple, and obvious. Your schoolwork. Do your schoolwork, that's all. Literally, you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna have way more freedom. You're not gonna have your parents there telling you what to do, that you can't go out this night, that you have to do your work. So a lot of people fall back and party too hard and don't do their schoolwork and don't show up to class. So just don't do that. Just do your schoolwork and get that shit done and keep your scholarships and get your grades up and graduate. Another advice for you guys is be active. Some of y'all who are a little bit shyer and a little more scared, then just join clubs or join a sorority or a frat. That's not for you. Like I said, join clubs, make friends, talk to people, just do your thing, you know, just put yourself out there. And my last advice for you all is do not hold back. Just have fun. Literally, that's it. Like, college is about growing and having fun and making relationships, building friendships, like all of that. So just don't hold back on anything. Anything you do, like if it feels right, go for it, do it. Just have fun. As long as you're being safe, have fun, and that's it. That is all for my advice to upcoming freshmen, people who are going into college, people who are moving out, all of that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I decided to make it because I am graduating soon and I am feeling a little bit nervous about that too, but I know everything's gonna be okay. And I'm so excited to see what 2018 has in store for me and for all of you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel and this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. See you on the next video. Bye. Mwah.